Hello and welcome to another episode of Dark Souls 2. Unfortunately, as you can already see, this is sped up footage, which means probably post commentary. Yeah, you know. Hey, that is it's some shitty business, but yeah, fucking I don't know if sometimes Dextery just doesn't like my mic, or if the connection between my mic and my port is just freaky sometimes. Yeah. But what can you do? I can tell you what I do in this episode, and yeah, and you can decide if you like it. If you like it. If you like what you like what you like, and what you like is me. So, man, I fight some of these fuckers. I battle against an invading NPC, Dragon Fang Villard, I think his name is, and I meet a dragon. We get some spooky shit from the dragon. Yeah, there we go, Dragon Fang Villard. He's a pushover. He's a pushover, man. He ain't worth nothing. And yeah, I get confused and I wait for him. But yeah, we meet a dragon. Is it a real dragon? That is up for debate. As I recognize dragons, they have stone skin, except for Seath, who was born scaleless, as it were. We could imagine beneath all the stone scales and shit that they have some fleshy organ bodies, maybe. I don't know, but this dragon doesn't have any. It looks like it's covered a little in moss on its wings. It's very organic, so you can kind of be like, why is this dragon not made of stone? And there are theories on that that you can find on the website, on lore discussions. That is the Dark Souls. And I think the most leading theory is that Aldia was into a ton of these experiments. You know, if you remember Aldia's Keep, he had a bunch of experiments going on there. Like, he was experimenting with giants. He had like a living dragon skeleton which came out for like a desperate attack on you, for an instant kill if you were caught off guard. He had ogres. He had giant. He had the giant reptile thingy that spews petrification. And he also had a giant. What are those called? The ones who fucks up your item durability. He also had those. So he was basically like the super scientist Seath, reborn, locked in his keep. And the leading theory is that he, from his experiments, he created all these wyverns and fucking shit, and then he created a primal dragon, a dragon from maybe a petrified egg, a petrified dragon egg or something, and gave it a giant soul. So that's a theory. I don't think when I play it here in the next episodes, and I eventually try and conquer this dragon, I don't think I make that mention. But I've played a little bit more as I post commentary right now, and yeah, and read a little bit more about the lore and shit. So that sounds like a pretty cool theory. A theory that would also make sense in some respect, but you know, unless Miyazaki says, "Oh, or Miyazaki, well, he had like a executive role or executive producing role, so he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just consulting, please." But unless they release more internal documents, we won't know. So as you can see, it looks very organic. It doesn't really look like stone scales. The murk shifts and stirs. Yet another stands before us. Then so be it. For the curse of life is the curse of want, and so you peer into the fog in hope of answers. And you get the Ashen Mist Heart. But the dragon does look pretty cool. I mean, it has horns, it has a lot of shite, but like I said, it looks organic. And the Ashen Mist Heart delve into the dreams of the withered. So I'm like, hey, look there, a dragon. I'm not gonna fight this now, please. My body was not ready. Oh, yeah, okay, so I just upgrade my equipment. Yeah. Okay, I was like, what am I doing? My god.
I'll be around if you may.
It doesn't, the lion set, it gives you, it speeds up your casting time. But upgrading it doesn't really increase of the casting time. So that's, you know, you just do it for the extra mini stats of the defense and shit. So I have the fabulous idea to go into the memories of the withered. The giants, the ones who were like, oh, alas, nothing happened. And brilliant idea, Titan. Pat yourself on the back. Okay. So these are the memories of this giant that we just walked into, which is pretty cool.
What are you doing here? You are not one of our soldiers, and I don't take you for a mercenary. Whoever you are, this is no battle to involve yourself in. Whether you are guided by bravery or brashness, this is no place for you. I am Drummond, and the Lord has placed this fort in my hands. Whoever you are, I forgive your trespass, but leave this place immediately. Just mention my name, and no man will challenge your exit. And even if you don't, by now, my men have not the will to resist. Soon, the giants will descend upon this fort. It is revenge for the kingdom's misguided barbarism. The venerable Lord built this kingdom to bring prosperity to his subjects. What has transformed him so, I cannot imagine. Long ago, the king crossed the seas, pillaged the land of giants, and brought back a prize. It was then that the golems materialized. The giants are no ordinary barbarians. A singular rage burns within their hearts. My father and his father both fought the giants on this very land. The giants have wills of steel. They cannot find it within themselves to forgive the misdeeds of our Lord. Did you see him? That towering monster among them. That is most certainly their king. He will be a thing to topple. Even if I should die trying. My blade may break, my arrows fall wide, but my will shall never be broken. Those who live by the sword will die by it, and I, Drummond, won't go down without drawing mine. Be gone with you. Be gone before the giants are...
So that...
Be gone with you. Be gone.
So that guy is Captain Drummond. He is the one who wears the Drang Leg armor set. The Drang Leg armor set. And he just gives you all the exposition. All about how the king, whose name escapes me. Oh my god. Why couldn't it just be Gwyn the Second? Or King of Land. Why can't I? Why? Wow. I cannot remember his name. So you have a time limit in these memories. Yeah. But you can just easily go back in. It's kind of weird. I don't really get the reason. But you know that is what it is. So this memory of Vamar is the memory of a giant, the giant Vamar. And you're kind of wondering, well, how does he know? How does he know what Captain Drummond is doing? So somehow you're like spirit walking into the past, and you know a ton of stuff. And this Vamar knows a ton of stuff about where people are and stuff, and even the giants must also understand like a common language, because Vamar understood the common language. So I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. It's a little unexplained. The memory, how you go about invading memories, and because if the memory doesn't understand the language, then how would you who invades a memory understand a language? I don't know. I don't want to think about it. But a lot of giants are fighting in this little in this memory, and you know, as Drummond said, the king took a prize from the giants. Also a lot of theories on that, but that also escapes me. Probably, I gotta admit, I have forgot a lot of lore. But, probably some giant souls and experimentation and shit. That's what I'm going with right now, when I don't know nothing about nothing. So I want to go in there again, just to do whatever, I guess. Nope, I don't want to. I'm gonna go back now. See, that's also funny. You're in a memory, but you can use the feather to go back to your own time. Not just back to that bonfire. What? That's crazy. But, And also, as we as we can see here, the only place where there are resting giants is Drang Lake, so they only got so far. They were only after what the king stole. They didn't venture into Earthen Peak and shit like that.
Well, we meet. Who'd have thought we'd meet in a place like this? Fate just won't let us stay apart, will she?
I got the real sword.
See, the old sword's caught your attention. Well, you've a good eye then. That has been in my family for... They say it is crafted with moonlight. And we all know what that means. It wards off evil. And I wouldn't trade her for all the riches in the world. It's said that no man has ever teased out the sword's true power. But in the right hands, I see you've taken a liking, but if you then have a great debt to you. I, Ben Hart, swear by my honour to aid you in your darkest hour, so no problem, pal. Have a great debt.
So you can see the differences between the sword. His was silver, mine was gold. But his is a fake one. I'll give you that, and mine is a real one. So, yeah, there's not much else to say. That will do it for this episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Sorry again. And tune in to the next.